Hey everybody, it's Rob from Flailthroughs. This is Gundam Battle Operation 2, and this is a guest video from Avocado Zala, who titled this So I Married an Axe Murderer, which I remember. I've never seen that movie, but I remember the title certainly. And appropriately, he is using the Efreet Nacht. We've had some long discussions in the comments as to what exactly the pole arm that the Efreet Nacht uses actually is. And, you know, feel free to go back and check that out for yourself. But, good kill there. But, yeah, it's a very, whatever it is, it causes knockdown, it causes topple when you hit with it. And it's incredibly strong, especially for its cost. In exchange, it can be a little fragile, but, and of course has no dodge roll. I believe it does have maneuver armor, though, because most raids do. But yeah, it is a raid, a very strong raid. It has the shotgun, which is a really dangerous weapon for a raid to have, especially one that specializes in heavy damage on stunned enemies, as this does. And being in a Efreet, it also has the smoke dispenser, which means it gets temporary stealth when it's fighting. So yeah, as you can see, that was a tremendous amount of damage there. That Zaku is nearly destroyed. Zala's just pulling back because there's no point in not pulling back while his team works on that thing. So that Zaku is nearly dead. So you may as well go someplace else and do something else, which is what he's doing. And that's just basically good advice if you're most worried about actually winning the round. It's if your team has like 3 people on one enemy, it's a good time to go do something else, because there is a more than 0 chance that somewhere while your team has 3-on-1 here, one of your other teammates is being 3-on-1 somewhere else. So yeah, if you've got 2 teammates on an almost dead enemy, just break off and find something else, because you can probably even the odds for your team somewhere, and it's worth doing. Very, very much worth doing. Let's see, back into the mobile suit, and time to get a move on. I like this color scheme. I'm certain it's based on something, but I can't remember. I'm almost certain it's based on on some kind of mecha. Well, it looks 80s from the general color layout, but I cannot place it. If you can, please feel free to say so in the comments, or Zala, if you're watching, please feel free to enlighten me, because I always welcome enlightenment. So, good chop there, and there's another kill. I've lost count of how many it is already. At least 3, maybe 4, I want to say. But there is, I think that's a weapons rack over to the right, but it looks like his allies do have it down pretty well. Didn't quite have enough to finish that guy, because his downswing went past him. That is one of the things about the Nacht. Its downswing has a great range, which means that if you are very close to your enemy, you can end up in trouble. See, he's probably about to take it. No, okay, yeah, he is. I was about to say, he's probably about to take a death here, because that Efreet's lined up on him. Efreet fell down the side, but the F2 managed to get him, so. And let's see, here in the Arctic base, there are 4 minutes left thereabouts. Slight lead, 4,700 to 4,200. And looking pretty good. Team seems to be mostly cohesive. There's a few people off on their own, but if Zala can come help them, that'll be fine. And he is doing a pretty good job so far. Did a good job of angling himself to make sure that his full combo did hit that Zaku. That's important. And if he can get back to that Zaku, he can probably stun it again. And okay, that was a weapons rack, and as you can see, it took 1 swing to take it down with the health it had. And nice job there on the F2. So now it is time to, good time to stealth and find a place to move in and do some damage. Somebody got the enemy Efreet, and not even sure what tagged him there, but it had to be a friendly because he lost no health. And yeah, he's doing a really good job of changing his camera angle as he fights to make sure that as much of that combo as possible connects even when he is super close. That's tough to do. And Another kill. Well, somebody else got the kill, but again, that's fine. It's now 7,800 to 6,100. That's pretty good. Enemy Efreet did not quite land its stun, which means Zal is about to almost land his. Sometimes I wish I could dodge roll out of things like that. It doesn't always work for me, but okay, I can now tell by the Heat Hawk that is a Shin Matsunaga Zaku F2. I'm not sure what stunned Zala, but I'm thinking it's something, it is probably the support at a longer range. Because, yeah, I don't understand why he got stunned, but I also don't understand why he didn't take melee priority over that Efreet. But somehow they managed to keep him pinned down and kill him, which is, you know, it happens sometimes, happens to everybody, just was not expecting it. And because a lot of times they may, I think they did at some point lower the Doug Schneid Efreet's melee priority a little bit, because it was overwhelming at one point, and it is still very powerful, but it is, you know, they adjust things based on the win-loss rates, as I understand it, for those mobile suits. So one of the reasons that that the G3 got its upgrade recently is it wasn't being used very much, and it didn't have a good win-loss ratio when it was. So good kill there. So yeah, I thought the G3 was fine as it was, but I have done a couple of rounds with it now that it's been improved, and I do like how it is now. So I may run one soon if I get a chance. It was a pretty good ace match, and I may try and get it in there, but we will see. Ah, there's a weapons rack, and didn't quite land the melee. There's somebody else coming after him, but he is on the case. But yeah, okay, it's the other Efreet, and yeah, it is on his case pretty hard. Okay, so it's weapons racks and Efreets in both directions, but he's got the better Efreet for this situation, and managed to change his angle just right to land as much of that melee as he could. Really good move, and managed to take the tackle and get the enemy Efreet. And yeah, that was. And there's the Matsunaga Zaku, dead also. Very nice. Yeah, so great round, and it's definitely a strong end here for Zala. Hopefully he can do a couple more shots, get a couple more kills in, or at least stay alive, because it is, oops, well, not staying alive sadly, but still they've got a 1,400 point lead. Hopefully that will carry them through these last 20 seconds. But yeah, good round, a lot of kills, a lot of good one-on-one here. And yeah, his team's got really good health, so either they're going to focus somebody and manage to take down one, which still won't be enough, or they might even get two. But there we go. Yeah, very nice. Okay. Let's see what the final outcome is, and the final outcome is, of course, a win. And along with that win, top score at 3,800 and top damage at 76,000. 11 kills. Very nice. So yeah, excellent round, and thank you, Zala, for passing that along. Wrong. Wow, Rob. No. That is going to do it for today's Gundam Battle Operation 2. We will be back soon with more, so till next time, everybody take care and have fun. Later! And if I called this the Efreet Schneid from time to time, that of course is not entirely correct. It is actually the Efreet Doug Schneid Custom. The Efreet Schneid is a later modification of this mobile suit that turns up in Gundam Unicorn, I believe it is. So not quite the same thing.